Hey, what's up, gang? It's Adam and Lowry from the Commander Smiths, and we got a little bit of a... It's a secret. It's another secret lair, and we're breaking down...
Sir.
How many of these, Lowry? Do you know how many? Oh, I'm all frozen, so whatever. Oh,
Nah, just whatever you said earlier, like 7. There's
Yep.
like a lot of them.
Yeah,
This
we-
is a big one. Likely all of them. We're gonna get it in. We're squeezing it in ASAP.
yep. So we're gonna do these pretty quick. I guess my audio...
We'll only go about 2 hours here.
I hate that
Sorry.
mine's delayed, but it's because we have so many windows open to get this one working.
Yeah, you better just exit out of them as we go along.
Yeah, that's my plan.
The first one we want to go over is the new Hatsune Miku.
Well, really quick, I do want to give
Give me a
like a
second.
little...
Sorry.
One thing I do want to mention is that with all of these, when we do the pricing and all that stuff, there is that 10 to 16 month kind of maturity range. So when we're giving you these numbers, it doesn't mean when people get them, the prices tank. So there is a point of you could pick these up as singles if there's only a couple of them that you want out of each one of these drops. But as a whole, these prices that we kind of give you is typically it takes a little bit for them to mature. So that's just kind of what we go there. Breakpoint, what it means is if we say a breakpoint 2, it means if you buy 2 of these, the one will pay for both of them. So it's at the point of how many it takes you to get to above even and keeping one copy for yourself. Because we all want to keep one copy for ourselves in our collection. So that's what we mean by a breakpoint. So when we get to that, that's what that means. I think that's everything. Lowry, why don't you get us going here? Let's get started.
All right. Hatsune Miku. Damn it. Hatsune Miku this is the third installment of the artwork style of it, and this is all planeswalkers. We got 5 of them in this one. You have Freyalise, Llanowar's Fury. You have Jace, Unraveler of Secrets. Elspeth Tyrell, I like that one. Liliana of the Dark Realms, also like that one. And the Royal Scions, which is the Kenrith kids.
Yep.
In the same one. So,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I like them.
I think this one's gonna be bigger because the planeswalkers are kind of, and it's Hatsune Miku. Like the other one, we had a couple out of each one of them that are highly used cards, and then it was the other ones were, we had Soul Ring in the first or the second one. We had a couple other cards that are used, and those still sold for a lot. These are used planeswalkers.
I know you're trying to be nice, but there were legitimate bad cards. In the other ones.
Yes.
Like,
But they
you're
were
like, there were some good ones.
Well, I mean, like
But-
Harmonized was selling for like $20 or more, and that's like I
don't know how much that makes sense.
Yeah, but so all of these are like used planeswalkers. I mean, 32,000 decks for Freyalise. Now, Freyalise I think is going to be one of the bigger ones. That and Liliana, and actually Elspeth. So the thing is with all this is, they're 32,000, 28,000 decks. They're all used quite a bit, except I'd say the Royal Scions aren't really, or
No, those aren't very good.
That's the only one I think is a dud. But out of this, I think these are all hitters. I wouldn't be surprised because they are going to do the first 2. They did a bonus card that was related to Hatsune Miku. So
that's a good point.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got some sort of planeswalker or something like that in this. But we're just going off of what we're
Chain
seeing
Veil?
here.
That'd be a dope one.
Oh, that'd be really
That'd be really dope. They're not going to do that.
right.
They're not.
That'd be ridiculous. Okay, so non-foil side of things, we have a total. Again, all of these secret layers are $30 for non-foil, $40 for foil, all across the board. So, non-foil side of things, we have a total value of $54 in value, with your biggest one being Liliana at $19. You minus fees and shipping and all that stuff brings you down to 43. So that's a break point of 4. Now the thing I gotta give, it's not that great, but it is Hatsune Miku, so it could be higher than what I'm saying here because that's what the other ones have done. So I'm just kind of giving you the baseline.
And this one does seem to appreciate a lot quicker than the 10 to 16 month window that you're giving it.
And
like
this one will sell
people
out
just
immediately. All the other Hatsune Mikus, the first one was what? Hour and 30 minutes, and then 2 hours or something, and then the second one was even faster. So I think this one is going to be even quicker. When you look at the foil side of things, all of these except for the twins there are going to be $20 cards plus. You know, the Elspeth is probably going to be higher. I wouldn't be surprised if Fraley's goes higher than 20 because you can use it as a commander. And then Liliana's like close to a $40 card. That being said, $112 total value minus fees and shipping brings you down to, I didn't even write a number. What's 27 minus 12? I didn't write a number down. Stupid.
Well, that's 15.
So it's like, let's see, let's take 20 off of that. Well, I wish they were. I have a calculator.
What's going on?
I have a calculator right here. I couldn't add things.
27 minus 12 is 15.
No, 112. Sorry.
Oh.
85. There we go. 85. I didn't write down the total. $85. So that means this is a break point of 2. You only need to buy 2 of these in foil. The one is going to pay for both of yours. So this is a pretty good deal.
That seems more likely, yeah.
Now, that being said, we have to do this with every single one of these. Lowry, is this one worth it? And this? For you? Are you going to buy this one?
I mean, the question, like, when you're just talking about money, it's worth it. But is it worth it to make sure that you're there exactly at 11 o'clock and wait in the queue for an hour and a half?
We're not doing that, and it's not
my time is worth something, my buddy. My pal.
We're just talking about, is
I don't
Secret
enjoy
Lair
doing
worth
that.
It?
This might be there though. These cards are all playable. They're all, I mean, if you're mid-rangey, is it worth it? I'll go with a yeah. I like this a lot better than the other two.
Yeah, I think this one is good. Yeah, I think I like this one better than the other two, except for the Soul Ring that's in the second one. And
right. But we also know how these are going to act a lot more than the first one. So like we have a pattern that we can kind of look at and go, oh, people do like these. Like the first time that we did this, we were like,
sure.
People apparently like this. Right. And now we're like, they fucking like this. Yeah.
So,
that's what's going on.
The art in these seem pretty cool too. So I like how all this looks. So it's not so, nothing against Hatsune Miku. I know the fans love that stuff. This isn't as cartoony, I guess. Like there's,
that's a good point too.
They look pretty damn sweet by themselves. It doesn't, you have the one that's Fraley's that looks like the Hatsune Miku character that I think that's what the person's name is. I don't know. The other 4 just look like things that you would naturally see in a normal drop for Magic the Gathering. So I dig these a lot. So I think this one's
Did we bring up when this Secret Lair is dropping?
Good point. September 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific time.
West Coast.
Yeah. So it's 11 for us Central people. So make sure you get in there, get there right away. Because these will sell out within an hour and change. Like that's it's just the pattern that it's been doing, like Klaus said. All right, and that one is called Hatsune Miku Electric Entourage. Let's move on to the next one, which is our Chucky drop, which is Chucky drop Child's Play is what this one's called. So we got Chucky here. Let's take a look at what we got in all of this. So we got the first one. Do you know which one these are? I know you probably can't read it.
I actually don't think I can.
So it's
I don't think I can read that
this one's Cardur Doomscourge. So it's that uncommon from Kaldheim or Kaldheim
that forces everybody to attack.
Yeah.
And then they lose life whenever an attacking or blocking creature dies or something like that.
And this is a flip card, so which is kind of cool. So you get the nice Chucky doll there, and then the backside is this. So that's pretty sweet. You should be able to
go away doing it.
Oh, dang it. You might not be able to read these. See if I can zoom in. Nope. Can't zoom in any closer for you, Lowry. So I might...
This one is Phyrexian Reclamation, though.
There you go.
And that's a card that I love, but sorry, Jack, Chucky's back.
Oh, nice.
I'm assuming that is a line that was said. I don't
like
personally enjoy any horror stuff, so... I don't get this line.
It's from them.
It's pretty corny. Yeah. I love the card though.
This has only one foil printing, by the way, and
what's that?
Which one was that from? I didn't write down where it was from on this one, but it has one foil printing somewhere. I don't know.
Okay.
Somebody say what it is. I don't remember what it was. I just wrote down one foil printing. And
it might be Legacy. Or is this Legacy? It might have been in.
Oh, because it's an old one. That's what I was saying.
Is it?
It's a $55.
Well, that was like the first set that they had foils
right.
in.
Yeah, it's a $55 foil, so it only is the one foil printed.
Yeah.
Next one is, come on, go to the next one. You gonna go to the next one? Fine.
No, we're just gonna bog down and
you know what I'm gonna do?
tap dance.
I'm gonna refresh for a second. That one is in 88,000 EDH rec decks.
I'm sure I had them in at least 40,000 decks. Like every deck that was black for like the first 10 years I played Commander used it.
It's a great card.
I love that
for
card.
Bringing back stuff. Yeah. All right. Are you not gonna let us get to the next card? Come on, Meow. What is going on with this site here, man? Everything's bogging down. Oh, what do we got here?
Ooh,
a nice
new
classic.
arrivals. Like babies? Oh, it's clothing. Stupid.
All right, Chucky.
Nobody buys.
We know that. Let's see what our third one is.
The only people that buy
Come
clothes
on.
get it from the merch store, which we don't actually have up. Just contact Adam or something. I don't know.
It's funny. There's too much going on because we don't normally have all.
How about you go to a different one then?
Advertisement. Here, it's coming.
Great. It's a girl. All right.
Yeah, it's Vagaroth Blood Sky Sire. That's this one.
Oh, is that the Boast one that goes in tutors?
Yep. Search.
Cool.
Yep. So
I like that one. I don't know if I like Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky. That was.
Where did Chucky jump the shark? Like,
probably
was it the first movie?
Probably at Bride of Chucky at that point.
You think so? I mean, just having a murderous doll seems pretty shark jumpish. So, I don't know.
And then we have, you probably don't. Do you know that one? Twin Flame.
Twin Flame, Friends to the End. Oh, that's a neat one to do. How many people like Chucky? Like they made 10 of the movies, right?
They made a lot. I don't remember how many exactly, but
two was too many. But they did more.
You don't even know. You didn't watch any of them. You don't even know.
Right.
All right, so we got Twin Flame, and then we finished with. Do you remember? Can you guess what this one is, or see it?
Is this the mirror one?
Yep, Genesis Chamber. So
there we go.
I'm making tons and tons of dolls. Okay, so
whenever a non-token creature comes into play, every player can put a 1/1 mirror into play when
as long as this is
non-token creature.
As long as it's untapped. So if you have a way of tapping this, then they have no way of getting the 1/1 mirrors and all that stuff.
Dickhead.
Yeah. So, I love how my screen is just completely bogged down because of too many of these windows open.
How about you click off this and we just talk shit about it?
Well,
this isn't good, right?
I mean, okay. Non-foil side of things, $45. When you add in shipping and fees, it drops to $35. That's too high of a break point. You get to the foil side of things, $80, because you do have Phyrexian Reclamation is about a $20 card. Everything's like a $15 to $20 card, except for Cardoor, but it is a commander, so that could be higher. But anyways, $65 is what you get for a total after fees and shipping. So it still has a break point of 3. It's not terrible.
I'm going to say I don't know if I believe that one, but
yeah, I mean, I gave it a little bit of a bump because it's Chucky. So I think there's enough of a fan base out there that it could go.
So I'm just insulting most of the people listening.
Right.
Cool.
They're mad at you now, Larry. You're pissed.
Yeah.
So for you, we're just gonna. You're saying this, Larry, right? For the price.
The price is wrong.
No.
Okay. So
I don't even know if I'd want singles out of this.
I'm gonna get it for the collection, but I'm definitely not gonna spec on this one. Okay. Next one. Why is it showing this?
New arrivals. She's pregnant, obviously.
Let's see. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm missing one in here. What am I missing? That's the Ghostbusters. That's no, we got enough. It just I clicked on an advertisement.
Yeah, one has 2 of them.
When I was trying to.
But this one, a lot of people in the Discord were excited for.
Yeah, this one's.
We have the Ghostbusters. They have 2 of their own Secret Lairs. And it is cartoon art.
Yep.
Which is going to be really cool. In this one, was I seeing right? It has 5 of them.
Yes, 5.
And so you have Slimer Voracious Apparition, which is the Mimeoplasm. Great commander, great card.
OG
and great
commander,
choice
one of the
art.
First couple years of commander, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, it was in the first one. Yeah. You got Slimed, which is Trickbind, which is a great reprint here, and
only one other foil of that one as well.
I think there's only one printing.
Yeah, well, as I'm saying, there's only one foil. Yeah,
Okay.
so I guess that's a good point. One One total printing.
So this is the second printing.
Yep.
You have Slimer Feast, which is Windfall, a great
Freaking
card.
love this. This is the best version. Windfall does not have a special version at all. So this is going to be what
not an expensive version.
Right.
They did like a 30th anniversary that has like
yeah.
old bordered foils, and that's sitting at like $5 or whatever.
Yeah.
But this card is
it's in
how many decks is this
295,000 EDH rec decks. That's
right.
a shit ton there.
Right. This is the premier version. This is gonna be a pretty penny.
Yep. Then this one we have no foils. This is the first time that this one got a foil printing at this point. So
which one is this?
This is Incarnation Technique.
Okay. So demonstrate, mill 5 cards, return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, and you can copy it and let an
other people
copy
do
it
the same
well.
thing. Yep. So that
Yeah.
you get how many opponents you have do it and all that fun stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that with the monsters escaping the trap.
Yeah.
Dig it.
Kind of fits. And then the last one.
Oh, this would have been a good reprint about 15 years ago, but
Hey, what's up,
Pernicious
Scott?
Deed, you're just paying X, sacrificing it, and destroying everything of X or less, and it's a 3-mana enchantment. So, I like the art on this one.
Yeah.
It used to be good.
Why isn't it
used to
good
be really
anymore?
good.
I actually have never used this card, to be honest with you.
Right. It's not really good anymore.
All right. So, all that being said here, we have our big dog in this is Trickbind for both sides of it. And I would say Windfall are the two that you're kind of going after in this one. The commander's cool too. Like, I mean, it's Slimer, so it's a great commander. Non-foil side of things, $60 after you take fees out, drops you down to 48. So that's a break point of 3. Foil side of things, we jump over there. This one's a little bit better, $95 minus fees brings you down to 74. So also a break point of 3. Could be higher because it is Ghostbusters. But taking all that into account, Lowry, is this one worth it? Is this one worth something that you would buy it? Are you going to buy this one?
I think so. I mean, they're playable cards. And
yeah. I mean,
a
they're
very nostalgic art with Slimer and the cartoon.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters. So I dig it.
I dig it too. I'm with you on that. It is worth it. With breakpoint 3, that's good. I like breakpoint 3. You get any higher than that, it kind of gets a little tricky there. So
a lot of work.
Let me see if I can get this center a little bit. Okay. Is that? Nope. That's why I had it this way. There we go. All right. So this one is called The Real Ghostbusters. So this one is off of the cartoon. The other one was off the movie, right? Did we say that backwards?
No, I mean, I think this might be like the second iteration of the cartoon.
Well, I already erased it, but it seemed like the other one was
I don't
more
know. Maybe
on
I'm wrong. All right. So, but you have Ecto 1, which is their unlicensed hearse, but it's great art, fantastic choice on everything.
Yeah, this one, I mean, the card isn't that good. Like unlicensed hearse. It's not that many. It's okay.
I like it, but I don't play enough Graveyard Hate these days to play it.
Yep. Then we got this is good here.
Ghostbusters patch, which is Boros Charm. Yeah, is in 300, 400 million decks. I don't know.
2 million. 257,000. Just add a couple zeros on there. I like that.
Right.
Yeah. This already had a Secret Lair as well with back in the Valentine's one. So we have a very good comparison to this one, and I would say that this one's better than the Valentine's one. Those were $20 for non-foils and $25 for foils. So that's huge for this. So that's pretty sweet. I like the art with that. Then we got this is a good card here.
Answer the Call, which is Eldamari's Call. Go and get a creature, put it on top of your library or into your hand.
Yep.
The tutor. That's a great
don't use it,
reprint.
Yep. Don't Cross the Streams. Fantastic. That's an
I didn't see that.
114,000 EDH rec decks there. So very highly used as well.
Total contaminant. Give me a second. Total containment failure. There we go. And that's Living End, which is the suspend, bring everything back from the graveyard.
Yeah. So not an EDH rec deck or rec card, but it is a modern playable card.
Yeah.
So that this one's going to be higher because of that. It's only in 2,000 EDH rec decks. And then our final card.
You have Careful Study.
Mr. Slimer
Sorcery
himself?
blue, draw 2, discard 2.
Yeah.
I love this card. This is the blue faithless looting without the flashback, obviously. But
And this only has one foil printing, and this is also a legacy card as well. So 23,000 EDH rec decks. So all right, so we go down the non-foil side of things. We have the same thing as we had on the first Ghostbusters on non-foil. So $60 after fee, $48. That brings you to a breakpoint of 3. We jump over to the foil side of things. $89 after fees, $66. It's still a breakpoint 3 because you add the 66. You do it 3 times, and then it brings you over that 120 mark. So that's what you're trying to look at. So both Ghostbusters are breakpoint 3s for all across the board at the very least. I think that these could go higher because of the Ghostbusters theme stuff. That being said, you thought the first Ghostbusters was worth it. Do you think this one's worth it? Do you like the cards in this?
I kind of want to go back and see what it was again.
I
think this one's closer to a no.
But you have the Boros charm, which is
for sure.
I
like Careful Study.
So which?
This one's closer, but I'd say it's probably worth it.
All right. Yeah, I agree. It's Ghostbusters, man. I watched this cartoon. We watched the movies. I feel like I have to get it because of that. But yes, if you're just talking money wise, the only thing is like Living End. We don't use Living End. I haven't used Careful Study. You use that.
Yeah, I like Careful Study, but the tutor isn't. We're not going to play that, use that, even though that's a good
there's
card.
There's 3 cards that I don't use. Boros Charm is pretty much the only one that I use. But hey, we know what this card is going to be, and I think this is the better version of the 2 secret layers that we have of it. So if you're a Ghostbusters fan, I definitely think this one is worth it there. All right, now we move on to one that just got spoiled today. And we're just going to kind of play the video, and they think this is what was bogging me down a little bit. So we have a gal with always has great nails.
Is this from X? Because
it's from.
That's probably why X sucks.
Both the next 2 are going to be from X. So this is pretty sweet because we have some cards that like this reminds me of. Oh, it is Peach Momoko is I guess the name. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but she's an award-winning comic book artist, and the art just looks amazing. So our first one. Go ahead, Lara. Let you do all that fun stuff. Aetherized? Sorry. You probably can't read it there.
It's a little tough. So you said Aetherized. Aetherized is that's a great used card. Yeah. That looks like sweet art there, too.
118,000 EDH rec decks for that card. And that, full art, everything there. Can you read that?
Drown in Dreams. There's an X spell that had a little bit of hotness, and then... Now Wizards just wants to print it as much as possible, but
no foil printing. So this will be the first time it's in foil, but it's definitely, I have this as a $5 card, foil and non-foil at this point. Cause it's just, it doesn't get used that much. Let me take that back. It is in 37,000 EDH rec decks. I just don't think it's that great. So that's kind of where I'm at with that.
Yeah, I get that.
Let's get to the next guy. All right.
I do like this art though.
Yeah. Psychic.
I can't read that one.
So we're doing like Stump the Smith Savant. It's PS, Larry. PS. Psychic Corrosion. So it's great for your mill deck. So, so whenever you draw a card, each opponent. PS? What? Did I say
PS? You're just fucking lying to me.
Did I say PS? I meant to say PC. Why did I say PS?
I don't know. I want to say piece of shit, and then you said corrosion. I was like,
I don't know why I said PS. I think because I looked at psychic and I was like, it starts PS. All right, but so whatever. This is great for your mill decks. Each opponent mills 2 cards every time you draw a card. So if you can draw a ton of cards, you can pretty much mill people out. So that's in 41,000 EDH rec decks.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
This one, the next one it works with mill decks, and then also. And it's a great draw for
Visions of Beyond. Anybody has 20 cards. Is it you or anybody?
Anybody.
But 20 cards, draw 3.
Yep.
Cards.
If a graveyard has 20 or more cards, you get to draw 3 instead of 1. So very least you're drawing 1 at instant speed. Most you're drawing 3. And again, the art.
Potential to be a little bit expensive in that
Yeah.
foil.
I think so
guessing.
too. And then we have they almost
Time Sieve.
They almost showed the card there of the bonus, but they're not. They stopped.
Oh, they're not
themselves.
going to?
No.
Fucking cheaters.
Yeah. So,
but Time Sieve is a great. You sacrifice 5 artifacts and take an extra turn.
Yeah.
You can repeat that process. There's a little bit of a combo with it with the Foundry.
Yeah.
And it's a great card.
Yeah. Okay. So on the non-foil side of things, we are at $60 worth of value minus fees brings it down to 48. Breakpoint 3 again. So this is a common theme with these is Breakpoint 3. It seems like
it's what they aim for.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're aiming for this range to not Breakpoint 2, but not dropping down to 4, 5, or 6. So they're trying to keep you in 3. So same.
Right. They're looking at your range and they're like, what do you think Adam's gonna put this at?
Foil side of things, like you said, Time Sieve and Visions of Beyond. I have them listed at $20 cards. After 10 to 16 months, they could be higher than that. I think those could be a lot higher. Especially Visions of Beyond is in 174,000 EDH rec decks. Aetherize is also in 118. So all these cards are very usable cards. $75 worth of foils there. After fees brings you down to 60. It's right at that Breakpoint 3, almost pushing a Breakpoint 4. Okay, Breakpoint 3s across the board. How you feel about this one, Larry? Is it worth it, or is this the price is wrong?
Okay, so for me, first thought is if you are somebody that likes to play mill decks or likes building them or always is like, I kind of want to build mill, you buy this one. Right. And I normally try and avoid what you build, and you're that kind of person. Like you're like, I'm thinking about that new mill commander for the third time in a year.
I totally am.
You are right now.
I know.
I'm on a blue one. And so, and I still want to buy this one. So this is a definite worth it in my opinion.
Yeah, same for me because.
And I probably won't even end up using these cards, but I'll be happy that I have them.
Yep. I agree. If you have any mill deck at all, Nick Bundy is not going to be about this one, but. Anybody else, if you have any kind of mill in there or whatever, this is he hates mill so much. So he will not buy this one. But everybody else, you might want to buy this one. I mean, Time Sieve is not a mill card. That's a great card to have for taking the extra turns and doing degen stuff. So
and the art is fantastic on this one specifically.
Yeah, for sure. And that's actually I did want to mention is it reminds me of one of our Secret Lair drops it was a couple years ago. Where it was the Japanese art and everything, and those the prices on those now are insane. Like each one of those cards is like a $30, $40 card at least, if not higher. So this has with
that Tezzeret and
the Soul Simulacrum and everything like that, the Skull Clamp. Yeah. So this reminds me of that a little bit, and I feel like it could get there. Especially people do like mill. They do.
Phyrexian Metamorph.
Yep.
I don't think it was Solum.
But it wasn't Solum?
I think it was Phyrexian Metamorph.
Yeah, you might be right. No, I thought they had a cool little Solum in there. Pull your phone up while I'm going to the next one. I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter. All right, so then we get to the next one, and we're going to do... Oh, this one is... The first one is the Duskmourn House of Horror.
Yeah. This one...
This is
excites me a bit.
This is the Phyrexian Metamorph.
Since I just no.
Yeah,
this
totally,
is you're right. Hold on, you're right. But that's not what I wasn't messing up because of it. But you do have Phyrexian Metamorph in this. I unknowingly said that. But the big card, huge card, impressive card, if I might say so. But you have Dothi Voidwalker. Douthy?
I thought it was Dothy.
She can't even.
My fault.
I can't correct you.
I'm struggling. You can. It's fine. But this card's fantastic. Then you got Magus on the Moon. Also a solid card. Everybody that runs a good land base hates that card.
Yep.
You have the Cauldron Familiar, that little kitty that likes to come back when you sacrifice food. And then Witch's Oven, that is the sack outlet for it to come back and forth. And I have that in my Jaeger deck right now. So, like, this one's a absolute home run.
Dude,
in my, like,
this one, even though I'm going to repeat myself and say it's Breakpoint 3 across the board, this one's in so many different formats. So, like, commander-wise, that, you know, they're good to really good. You know, you have Phyrexian Metamorph at 155,000, Dothy Voidwalker 195,000. The others are 30 to 25,000. But this is in Legacy. These are in Pioneer. These are used in Modern. These are used in Vintage. Like every single one of these has huge printings. Phyrexian Metamorph, we actually already have a Secret Lair. Oh, that was... You're right. You're right. Oh, I have a star. It was in Secret Lair, and then now I'm remembering seeing it. It is, but Solemn Simulacrum might be in there too. No, I'm just kidding. No, that is totally the Secret Lair. So it does have a Secret Lair printing. I don't think the art compares to that. So those are at 25 and 30 respectively. Actually, 35 is what the foil is. I dropped those both down. 15 and 20 is where I have the foil and non-foil. So I kind of took in the account because I do like these borders, but those other ones, the borders, the borderless and the Japanese art was just fantastic. All that being said, again, $60 for non-foil, after fees 48, breakpoint 3. Same thing with the other one, 85 after fees, 63 brings us to a breakpoint 3. So both of them breakpoint 3s, but very, very highly used cards. So I could see these being higher than what I'm giving you for pricing. Again,
this one crushes.
So I can just hit the button. I don't even have to really ask you.
Do it. Do it as fast and as hard as you can.
Oh, yikes. All right. We get our last Secret Lair. I love these. I love the way that these look.
This one's frustrating.
This one, This one is called Monstrous Magazines. So we got 5 in here.
5 in this one, huh?
Yeah.
You have Ravenous Chupacabra, an uncommon from Rivals of Ixalan.
Mm-hmm.
Very much needed that reprint. You have Mazarek Crawl, also really needed that reprint from like less than a year ago in the Secret Lair.
Yep, both of those actually have Secret Lairs. Chupacabra.
Okay. Oh, Ravenous.
Yeah,
and that other art style that I don't really like.
Yeah.
But then you have Ural, which I do like. I can appreciate that.
This is one of your OG commanders that you built.
Yeah, this is one of my first commanders that I built. So I can appreciate that one, a different art, and I guess Mazarek kind of gets into that too. But next, we have Coma, that serpent.
Yep.
And they typoed it.
Yeah, so in this, it has at the beginning of your upkeep, create a 2 or 3/3. It should say at the beginning of each upkeep. So just get a Sharpie and write it in there.
So I think that's a break point of forever then, if that's what you're going to do.
So we got Coma there. And then we got our worst spec. One of our worst specs we've ever had.
Whatever. It's fine.
Doom
Whisperer, one of the best demons out there. Surveilling to lose life. And I love it.
It is good. That's why we spec'd on it, but we didn't realize it was going to tank so hard.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah. It is still surprising. Like every time I've ever played it, it's an instant kill.
Yeah.
Like they're like, we can't have that flying around.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
It has a lot of hands. There's a lot of hands. Is it his hands going all over the place? You got 3 of them.
He's a demon. He can do whatever he wants.
I guess. All right.
He can make as many many hands as he wants.
All right. This one we don't have just breakpoint 3s across the board. We have on the non-foil side of things, you get a total value of $53. You minus fees and shipping, brings you down to 42. So you're at a breakpoint 4-ish, maybe a little bit higher. On the foil side of things, your medium range here, $74 of value after fees, brings you down to about 60. So this is also breakpoint 3 to 4. I love the art in this. I think this is really cool. I like the poster art. They're kind of hard to read, and then we got a misprint here. I don't think that's really going to do anything really with the value wise. But all that being said, Lowry, what do you think? Is it worth it?
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna be frustrated about it.
Oh wow!
But I mean, you got 3 commanders there, and I love Doom Whisperer as a card. Ravenous Chupacabra is something that I have played. So like, they're all in our wheelhouse. The art is fantastic. I think it's a hit.
Yep, I'm in the same boat. But I normally am when it comes to Secret Lair stuff. I mean, the price is these poster arts I think might be higher Yeah, like Mr. Bill from Woodbury. It's sloppy. That's the second time we've had it in the last year. We had the
circular logic as well.
Yeah, where we changed it from a source or instant to a sorcery. So
the worst counter spell in the world.
Right.
Sorcery speed. What is this portal?
Use this. So that was all the secret layers that we know of. We got 7 of them. We don't think there's going to be another one. We still have a week before this bad boy comes out. But again, if you want any of these, especially if you're looking at some of the bigger ones. Oh, Lowry, we got to do this. You got to give me one spec to rule them all. If you could only pick one spec
to rule them all.
Now, I'm not going to be able to pull them back up again because I was closing them as we went, so we stopped lagging. But you have, let me try to remind you, the Hatsune.
I think I'm good. Like the happiest one that I would be with is one with Dalthai Voidwalker. So the Duskmourn.
Duskmourn, yeah, that seems like a good one.
That is the one that I'm probably happiest with. You have a stud card, probably the best out of everything, with the Voidwalker.
Oh, Lowry is worth it. Oh, cute.
You'll make me blush.
No, I agree with you on that. Like the other part of it, the cross format playability of that one.
Yeah.
The fact that Pioneer, Modern, Vintage, and Legacy all play with those cards. A lot of those cards that are in there. Magus of the Moon was a huge. I think that one's going to be really high because that's very highly used in Legacy and Modern. So I don't think not only does Commander take it down, but I think that card's going to be really want to be used there. And I think it's one of the better printings of it. So I think that is a good pick that you have there.
Which one are you going with?
I'm going to do like Bill. I got to keep going with the Hatsune Miku because it's just it's a home run hit. You're going to break even. You know, you buy 2 of those, one's going to pay for the other one. It's what's going to happen. That's going to sell out within an hour and change, if not, hopefully not faster than an hour, because like you said, the waiting line, if you get in there and you go to check out within 10 seconds, you're still waiting over an hour. So just make sure you have things ready to go so you guys can get in there and buy all the things that you want. So,
I mean, the one with Time Sieve is really good too.
I do like that one. I like a lot of these.
I think that's third.
So
maybe
that artist with Time Sea, Visions of Beyond, and all that.
Yeah.
What about Ghostbusters, man? Ghostbusters, or I know you don't want the Chucky because
I think they probably went too far away. Like a lot of them are good, but they're kind of like uncommons.
Yeah.
To like
you need
good cards.
Another big another home run hitter in there. We
right,
really have
like
big...
Boros Charm is the selling point for one of them.
Right, and that's it's an uncommon, so it's like, all right, fine.
Right. and Careful Study is a common.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been reprinted, and the foil's ginormous. But my prediction is that will be reprinted here, if very soon in the next year.
You've been saying it when it hits on a secret layer, all of a sudden they pop it into something else.
They start reprinting stuff. When you're like, that hasn't been reprinted forever. It's like, oh, because they wanted to. And they're going to put it in something
now,
but they'll do it in a secret layer first.
Yeah, that is a good point. All right, if there's anything else that you guys, which ones you guys want to buy, please let us know which ones I should say which ones you like the most out of this. Let us know in the comments. Again, make sure you guys like and share this, and subscribe to our channel. That helps us out, and that should do it for Secret Lair. We will catch you guys later.
Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Bye.
It's a secret.
I know.
Hey gang, the best way to support the Commander Smiths is make sure you slap that like button. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel. Also, check out our online store, CommanderSmiths.com, where we have metal tokens,